today, coffee, tea, and tourism have been overtaken. The highest foreign exchange earner for our country, Kenya, are remittances from the diaspora. So you guys, the Diaspora Brigade, are a serious partner of our economic development, because it is your money that you bring back home that we use to pay foreign debt. It is your money that we use to import goods to Kenya. It is your money that we use to run our foreign missions. Without the Diaspora Brigade, our economy is stuck. That is why I'm saying any serious administration must have a very serious engagement with the Diaspora Brigade, because you drive the Kenyan economy, and more so in matters foreign currency, which is a critical component in any country's development. For those of us who rear dairy cows, and some of you do, maybe here, maybe back at home, the dairy cow needs to produce milk every day, and more milk and more milk. For that to happen, you must take care of it. You must make sure that the cow is happy. You feed it with hay, you feed it with lucerne, you stay and make sure that the cow is happy. Back at home now, we are even giving them mattresses so that they sleep on it so that they don't feel cold. People have even gone a step further. They are playing country music for cows, Don Williams and Ken Rogers, for them to produce milk. The Diaspora Brigade is our Kenyan Dairy Cow. You must take care of the dairy cow for it to continue giving you milk. If you don't, it will not give you milk. So we are saying we need a very honest conversation. And I have decided that I don't have to wait for us to form government, which we are going to form. I'll explain you why. I want to start this conversation early, so that by the time we form government in 2 years' time, we already have a framework for that engagement. First and foremost, we must have a discussion with you people on how we allow you to bring back your money home. As we speak today, I know most of you are hesitant to repatriate your profits back home, because most of the money is being stolen by Ruto and his team. Most money is being mismanaged. There is too much bribery when you try to get building plans approved. You are not very keen. We want to say, how do we get this money from across the world to come back and build our economy? First and foremost, we must discuss the issue of double taxation. How do you ask people who are paid taxes in the United States to bring money home, then you tax it again? It can't work. Nobody will bring the money, they'll keep it here. So that is something we are going to have a conversation where we agree that it is not fair, it is not right to have double taxation. That once you are paid taxes in your country where you do business, that money when you send it home should not be taxed again. And that will encourage you people to invest back home. Again, we want to discuss with you on the possibilities of establishing a diaspora bond where money can be put together for investment, and we can discuss an interest rate that is attractive, probably much higher than what is available in your country where you are doing business. That is a conversation that we want to have with the diaspora people. When you look at things like the affordable housing that William Ruto is trying to do in Kenya, it is not the business of government to build houses anywhere in the world. The business of government is to provide roads, water, electricity, sewage, telephone, and a good environment in terms of security, and a good environment for people to invest. This affordable housing is something you guys can do with the right framework, with provision of infrastructure, a good title deed that is respected, roads, sewage, electricity. You guys can invest back home to build houses for selling, to build houses for rental. Again, that is a conversation we can have with the diaspora people. So I've come here to tell you, good people, that we have got a good plan. I've heard William Ruto saying that we have no plan. Our plan is only one term and Ruto must go. It is true, that is our plan for now, because it is not possible to do anything else unless he's out of office. So in business, you must have priorities. there are certain things you must do for you to go to the next stage. For us to end corruption, for us to improve our healthcare, for us to rectify our education system, for us to create the right business environment, we must exit William Ruto. So that is why we have that one-term movement. Once we are sure that he is out, then we have other programs on how we restore our economy. How do we restore our economy? How do we restore public confidence among investors? How do we attract direct foreign investment in Kenya? And why should we go to look for foreigners to invest back home when Kenyans living abroad have sufficient resources? They would like to invest back home. It is only that the packages that are there are not attractive and the environment is not conducive. So along the way, we'll be having that conversation with you people in the next 2 years, so that by the time we form the next government, we have already a framework of engagement with our diaspora people on how you can invest back home. Today, you guys know about our economy and the way it has declined. It is on a nosedive. I heard Ruto saying that figures don't lie. Oh, we have a 9.4% economic growth. Oh, since I came, inflation has come down, I don't know, from 8% to 3%. Those are all figures. If you want to know whether the economy is doing well or not in Kenya, ask the diaspora people. They will tell you, because they are the ones who support families back home. The money you are sending home 3 years ago, you are sending twice or thrice the amount to do the same thing that you used to do, for shopping, for your mother, for your brother, for your relatives. So you don't need to be told by anybody whether we are doing well or not. You know, because the value of the shilling has gone down. What you used to spend 20,000 to go to the supermarket and do shopping for your parents back home, 20,000 used to be a full trolley. Today, 20,000, you can't do half a trolley. You just do a few bags and 20,000 is gone. So things are not working, things are not good. I've heard them shouting at me that I'm talking bad about my country abroad. I am not. I'm just talking about poor leadership. Kenya is a beautiful country, hard-working people, good people, but we have poor leadership that we need to fix for things to work. And we must also be honest people. I cannot come here and cheat you that we are doing well. I'll be a liar. I tell you, oh, things are very good, because you know differently, because you are doing things back at home. So mine is to tell you that we want to have an engagement with you going forward, and I want to assure you that there are good investment opportunities back home. Again, east or west, home is best, and that must be your final destination. At the end of all these investments you have told me you are doing here, the clinics you are doing, the transport industry you are doing, the IT consultancy you are doing, all that work you are doing, finally, you need to come back home and enjoy in old age the fruits of your youthful engagement. When you had energy, when you are young, when you are vibrant, you invested. You need to come back home and enjoy that. And we have a responsibility as leaders now to create that environment, to enable you shift your investment slowly and progressively, so that hapo mbele, what you have here, you don't stop. You hand over to your children, wakuja waendelee. Na wewe uelekee wapi? Nyumbani. Lakini uelekee nyumbani kukaa nyumbani kukoja kukufa, unaendelea na kazi nyingine. You know, we want, you know, because for you to stay healthy and alive for a long time, you need also to be active. So you people are active people, you are business people. So I want to encourage you that once things are sorted out and we have got a good engagement, come and invest back home. If you are doing a driving school here, come and do a bigger one at home. Hii hapa wachia watoto waendelee naye. Yeah? So that wewe usimalizwe na baridi hapa, kuja nyumbani, it's much easier for you as you age, as you stay much more. So that is why I've come, and I'll be doing that, I think, in about 5 states, and I'll be back again and again and again. And above all, I also want to tell you that our community is under siege at home. And when you destroy this community, you destroy Kenya. We are the drivers of the Kenyan economy. Since William Ruto declared war on the mountain, the economy is almost collapsing because people have stopped paying taxes, people have stopped investing, they are waiting for a new government. The way you are holding your money here, that is what people are doing in Kenya. Even ourselves, we do biashara kidogo kidogo, tumeshika kidogo tungoje mambo ibadilike. This is a community that is responsible for the growth of the Kenyan economy. And that is why you are successful here, because that's the way we were born. We are very aggressive people. We are very enterprising. We are very outgoing. And that is why we are in every town in Kenya. That is why here I have done some check, 80% of the